Good morning, students. This is the continuation of the last lesson, which is the first lesson. The name of the lesson is The Last Lesson by Alfonso Dode. So, in our last class, we stopped in the paragraph. I jumped over the bench and sat on my desk. Not till then, when I got a little over my fright. So he was very afraid that he would be caught, but again, Mr. M. Hamill, he was really, he had a very different attitude. He was wearing a different shirt, okay? He was wearing a green coat, his frill shirt, and little black silk cap, all embroidered, that he never wore except on his inspection and prize distribution days. So he was wearing a dress which was very unusual, because he never, in normal days, he would never wear this dress, and that day was not an unusual day, it was a normal day. So Franz was thinking, that it is not a special day, then why he is wearing such dress? So he was thinking that. Besides, the whole school seemed so strange and solemn, and normally the school was very noisy, but that day the school was very silent. But the thing that surprised me the most was to see on the back benches that was always empty, the village people sitting quietly like ourselves. So the back benches normally were very empty, okay? There was no one, no student, no one. So now it was not empty as usual. There were students who were sitting on the back bench, okay? Old Hauser with three cornered, and how many who were sitting there? They were not students, they were not only students, but also in the class there were also normal people, like a labor, a carpenter, a mayor, a postmaster. So these people were also there, okay? And they all came for a reason, and he was really very surprised and shocked as to why they came there, okay? So here again in this line you will see that who were there. Old Hauser, you have to underline these things. Old Hauser with three cornered hat, he was wearing three cornered hat. A former mayor, the former postmaster. And who's the Hauser? Who make houses, okay? A labor kind of person. And the several others beside, everybody looked sad, and Hauser had bought the old primer, thumped at the edges um, thumped at the edges, and held it open on his knees with his great spectacles lying across the pages. So he had all his equipments with him, and he also had his spectacles, okay? Because he was there for a reason, okay? Now you will be understanding why he was there and why every one of them were there. While I was wondering about it all, he was wondering that why Hauser is there, why mayor, why postmaster, why they all are in that class. M. Hamill mounted his chair. So when he was thinking, M. Hamill, the teacher, he climbed the chair, and he said something in the same grave and gentle tone which he used to me. So in the same tone which he said, Franz, why you were late? He said in the same tone. So in the same tone, he said that he said something. My children, this is the last lesson I shall give you. The order has come from Berlin to teach only German in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. So what he said that the order has come from Berlin, that from today, from now onwards, I'm not going to teach you French lesson. You will only be learning German. Okay, and from where the order came? The order came from Berlin. This is underlined. This thing is very important. Okay, just mark it. Order came from Berlin that from now onwards, no French lesson will be taken. Only would be taken only German. Okay, German would be taught from the next day. This is your last French lesson. I want you to be very attentive. So, this was the last lesson that I'm giving you on French. Please learn it very attentively, because from tomorrow we are not going to learn any kind of lesson. Okay, so he said that be very attentive. Tomorrow, from tomorrow, you're not going to have any kind of lesson more. You will be learning this lesson. You will be learning only German from tomorrow, no French. Okay, so now um, What a thunderclap these words were to me. So these words were a huge shock. Thunderclap normally means thunder. Here in this context, it was a shock, astonishment, okay, surprising. Oh, the wretches! Was what they had put, that was what was put on the bulletin board on the town hall. So he exclaimed that, oh, this is the thing that was put on the town hall. So this is the reason why each every one of them were amalgamated there, and they were looking at this. सब लोग इसीलिए वहाँ पे खड़े होके देख रहे थे, because this was the news. Okay, my last French lesson. Why? I hardly knew how to write. So, this definitely happens because this is a very normal example. One example I'm giving you now, as it's a lockdown. Many of the students, when the school was going properly, they were not willing to come to the college. Okay, but now many of you are willing to. Okay, so this happens when something regularly happens and that thing is curtailed. This feeling, the feeling of emptiness comes, and it's very normal. So here he was very sad, and this is just taking away your identity. Okay, so they were French people, and being French people, learning French language was very normal and very common to them. They never thought that this opportunity would be taken away from them, but this was happening that day. Okay, my last French lesson. Why I hardly knew how to write. I should never learn anymore. I must stop there and then. Oh, how sorry I was for not learning my lessons, for seeking birds' eggs and going sliding on the Sar. My books that had seemed such a nuisance a while ago, so heavy to carry, my grammar, and my history of the saints, or were old friends now that I couldn't give up. So now those books that did not have any meaning to him, okay, that was a burden to him, that was a nuisance, that was a thing that did not make any sense to him. Suddenly it was very sensible. Okay, and now those things were very much important for him, because from the next day, he knew that whatever the teacher he have been trying to teach, no one will be trying anymore. Okay, and the lesson on grammar, which was very important from for him, it was no longer, no one would teach him. Okay, and there are many things that he did not learn, because why? He was busy. Where he was busy playing around. Okay, and now you'll be seeing where he was busy. And okay, oh, I was not, I was for, oh, how sorry I was for not learning my lessons, for seeking birds' eggs. So, seeking birds' eggs means what? If, for example, he was going to the class, school, and something interesting he saw, he went to seek birds' eggs. कहाँ पे कौन सा बर्ड ने एग ले किया है, एंड देन he just wanted to seek that. And then again, these are normal things that people, naughty students, they do. Or going sliding on the Sar. So sliding on the Sar means, Sar is a river. um, there's a river on in the territory of Alsace and Lorraine. So he just would enjoy sliding on the Sar. Okay, and on the river, like we have Brahmaputra here. Okay, and seeking birds' eggs, and except studying, he would do everything. Okay, and my history. Okay, sliding on the Sar, my books that had seemed such a nuisance. So his books definitely were a nuisance to him, that make no sense, but now it was definitely very important for him. My grammar, my history of all saints were old friends now that I couldn't give up. So now he just, the thought of giving it up was very painful for him, because according to him, it was not enough. Whatever knowledge he had was not enough. And M. Hamel too, the idea that he was going away, that I should never see him again, made me forget all about his ruler and how cranky he was. How cranky means irritating. Okay, so here, um, the feeling that this person will go away, that made him very much irritated. Okay, he thought that, oh my god, this person, I will not see him again. So this thing, um, The irritating person also seemed to be very loving to him, because he was very much afraid. He thought that from tomorrow I will not be able to learn which was easily available yesterday. Okay, so and this thing, when, see, language, our language is our identity. And if someone will say that from tomorrow you cannot speak in Assamese, you cannot speak in English, sorry, you cannot speak in Hindi, you cannot speak in your mother tongue, this is really very painful, because whichever language you are fluent with, or whichever language you know, but the mother tongue can never be replaced. Okay, it can never, no one can replace our mother tongue. Okay, so this was their mother tongue. And people, they will come from different places, and they'll say, no, from today onwards, if from tomorrow onwards, no mother tongue, I'll be teaching you. For example, Chinese people, they come and say, from tomorrow I'll be teaching you Mandarin, and you will not be learning the medium of instruction, or whatever you speak cannot, it's all null and void. From tomorrow you have to learn our language. This is really very painful. This is about losing your identity. Okay, so um, the next paragraph we'll be doing in the next class, as it is half. Okay, so thank you, and I'll be giving you the DPP. Please write the DPP and show it to me. I mean, send the photo. Thank you.